Hello, and welcome to Written in the Stars channel. I'm about to channel some more messages for your reading today, but the song that's coming to me, and I've been singing it now and it came out of nowhere, so it's definitely to do with the reading, is Woman's Worth. Not to be confused with Woman's Work by Maxwell. This is Woman's Worth by Alicia Keys. I can't remember the words exactly, so don't kill me, don't crucify me, but something like, and a real man knows a real woman when he sees her. And a real woman knows a real man, do anything to please her. And it's actually a good song, I like it. Underrated probably now because it's quite old, but you know, if you are my kind of age group, then you don't even need me to sing the song for you. So anyway, let's go into it. So the messages from that song is giving me like real like power energy, two people coming together and both being like really strong powerhouses. So let's see. Wow, that's cool. And I'm using some Regal tarot cards right away. They're gold. So why is this giving me such like regal energy? The gold in this is just making me feel like, oh, two very like classy, unattainable people. I'm not going to lie. We got the Hierophant, could be dealing with the Taurus. You could be the Taurus. This is also speaking about all the lessons that have been learned that have changed you as a person. But I really am getting like a mirrored duo kind of thing, because even on the Hierophant it's got the two men standing at the bottom of the card. It's like and then the two pillars right next to him as well. It's definitely given like whatever one is going through, the other is going through. And you know, here I am finding myself saying like that twin flame. Okay, so I got a call from my daughter. She's gone shop and I a little bit lost trail of thought, but we are back, and I'm sure I was talking about the fact that both of you are upgrading at the same time, and now I'm getting the vibe of you both. So this is how I'm really feeling right at this minute. I'm getting this energy strongly. Everyone has the chance to level up, to work on themselves, to understand the why behind what is going on in their life. Not everyone chooses to do that. So when you are in alignment with one person and they go through the period where they have the opportunity and the chance to grow, you both do. Sometimes the other person doesn't do that, doesn't want to do that, isn't capable of doing that or whatever, and they don't choose self-growth, which means they kind of just get stuck there, staying in the same thing, repeating the same lessons again, the same cycles again with the people in their life. If you do grow and you do choose to take the lessons and you learn so much from it, you're naturally just going to sort of upgrade, and you're no longer going to be really fitting for those circumstances anymore. Of course, we get so many of us, you know, do the same. We decide that we have the chance to level up, and then we start, you know, not wanting to move towards the new life and stay effing with the same people and all of that, and then the door of opportunity closes again. But on the rare occasion, stay with me here, on the rare occasion you get two people moving at the exact same pace at the exact same time, even though time is, you know, not real in a sense, at the exact same pace at the exact same time, wanting the exact same things and in each other's stratosphere, then it's a powerful connection. And that's basically what I'm seeing right here, right now. You guys have a powerful connection because you've both learnt and been self-aware enough and been patient enough to trust the process and understand that what is on the other side is even better. So you've been focused on that, and that has aided your self-growth and kept you motivated those times when maybe you were feeling lonely or like you weren't connecting with people or being understood, or something was just, you know, you it feels like you desired connection, you longed for connection. And then just at a time where you started to feel like, God, like at this point maybe it's me, maybe I'm being too fussy, or maybe I'm being too this, or maybe I'm being too that. And just when that's happened, someone kind of comes along and is your powerhouse. And I reckon that you're probably a very strong person, and it's very hard for you to, especially spiritually, it's very hard for you to meet people that can connect with such a powerhouse. And it's the words I keep on using, powerhouse, because it's true. It just feels like two powerhouses coming together and just like shining one huge light on a whole collective. I don't know what big things you're going to do with this person, but it's giving me that energy of like magnetism, like in a world full of fakes and phonies, or in a world full of ego and this and that, in a world full of whatever, there's us, you know, living in our truth and sticking to the code. And it just, I don't know, it's just giving like setting an example, you know, you two setting an example. That's big energy. Right, the High Priestess is next. So do you see what I'm saying? I feel like it's because you're both extremely advanced spiritually through putting in the practice and the effort and the work, working on yourselves. So yeah, you've both been working on yourselves, but there's this element of, with the High Priestess, of like going with your gut, trusting your instinct. Like that's how you move. Like most people move with logic or their thoughts or this or that, but there's this, and maybe there, you know, maybe there is that, but there's a sprinkle, an element of my gut is saying this, I'm going to do this, my gut is saying that, that's what I'm going for, you know. It's really just becoming like more and more easy for you. It's the norm, whereas before maybe it took practice for it to get to a point where it's just like you don't even second guess it anymore. With that scroll, it's like the knowledge. I have the knowledge. I have the knowledge, I have the discipline, I have the power, I have the persistence. You know, there's that feeling of confidence within oneself. No one's saying that you never have doubts, because come on, you're human, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. Like ultimately, if you sifted through all the doubts, that's where the two of you line up at a core level. Because this is very much given a two reading, a duo. And then as I said that, the card that I just pulled out was the Two of Wands. Again, the two partnership. It's like, again, the wands are like, this is the path where I've come alone on one wand side, and the second one is the Two of Wands. So he's holding, it's a Rider-Waite, sorry, so he's holding the wand, and one's behind him. It's kind of like, this is the territory I charted on my own, and this is the one I'm about to do with you. This has already made each of you strong individuals, independent individuals that can count on yourself first. But it's just nicer to be able to do it with someone else. And I feel like this person is going to lead. This person is good with leading. I know there's no one on the other side of the stick, but I feel like they're in front of you with the stick and you're just behind. They're good with leading and they're good with vision. This person has vision. This person likes to be the person that assesses everything, almost like to make sure it's safe for you to go ahead then. Almost like, I don't know, maybe they're a bit old-fashioned, like chivalry is what I'm getting, like putting the whatever over a puddle so you don't get wet, or I don't even know what I was thinking of, like a black and white movie. Is that what I think of chivalry, really? That must mean I think it's dead. I went that far back to go into a black and white movie. But to be fair, those were supposed to be more romantic, sometimes. Anyway, back to the reading and back to you. Yeah, they're chivalrous as a person, so it's just like they're here to serve and protect, you know. But on top of that, it's like they feel like they take the responsibility on, like it's their job to make life as comfortable as possible for you and them, but you come first, which is really sweet. Oh, on the bottom of the deck we got the King of Cups. I was just saying this is really sweet, and then we see the King of Cups there. This person is a real sweetheart. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, we got the Eight of Pentacles again. Consistency, repetition, and consistency. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is telling me it's not come without its challenges. There's been times where you have allowed yourself to feel basically paralyzed with fear, like not coming to any good solutions or thoughts about the situation, like just constantly kind of feeding the negative brain, if that makes sense. I don't know what I just said there, sorry. I know what I was trying to say. I hope it made sense. The Page of Cups is now here. This, oh my god, I just heard, okay, so the first song was, what was the first song? Oh god. I just said it in the beginning of the reading, but the song I was channeling, Alicia Keys. This one was Cleo's Soul, and it's, I don't remember what the name of the song is, but she basically says, the chorus, she's like, I guess we found love. Kind of goes, I guess we found love. Dun, 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 dun. I don't really remember the words, but this is a tune actually when I think about it. I haven't heard it for a while, and I haven't heard it that many times, but it's on my playlist. So look up Cleo's Soul and just put I guess we found love, see what comes out. But that's kind of the song. I guess we found love. And so that's what's kind of happened here, by the way, is what I'm trying to say. It's that kind of feeling like, I guess this is it. I guess this is what this is supposed to feel like. And it's probably just unfamiliar. That's why there's the uncharted territory and then the charted territory in front. I mean, sorry, not the charted. The uncharted territory, and then in front, they're looking at like what's next to achieve and accomplish, but it's together with the Two of Wands. It's no longer just me now, it's a partnership, and like somewhere along the lines it's going to be like, oh, is this how it's supposed to feel? And it starts to feel safe and it starts to feel okay. But the reason why it feels like that at first is because with the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups here, it's like every time I've got my hopes up, it's always been a disappointment. And that's like that's kind of been the running theme through either just yours or yours and theirs, but I'm really getting this energy more pulling towards you at the minute. It doesn't mean that they're not feeling like this, because remember I was saying there was a lot of mirroring going on, but it's like I don't even want to get my hopes up because I always get disappointed. I'm not prepared to go through this again, and this time it really feels special, so I don't want to ruin that. Let's see. And then we got the Ten of Swords. So it's like overcoming that thinking, which is similar to my last reading. There's a tone of it. It's very similar. So you might want to check that out. But yeah, it's like a new, with the Judgment card, sorry. The Page of Pentacles and the Judgment card, it's like taking action towards progression and beliefs that no longer serve us. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Emperor. Yeah, it's like you're taking control of your thoughts, and the Devil. Yeah, it's like taking control of those obsessive thoughts, the negative obsessive thoughts that keep you stuck. With the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, it feels like seeing the bigger picture. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which means there is change, but it feels like seeing the bigger picture of things and not focusing on the small tiny details, and going with how you feel. Six of Cups, Magician, Nine of Cups, Empress. Yeah, you're learning how to get your wishes. Oh, the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. There's something like long term. Whatever the situation is, it just looks long term. It looks like, as although it stalls in the beginning, that will be down to your thoughts and your fears and things like that, or maybe the both of you. But this has long-term potential, and I can see it actually being long-term. I feel like it's going. Oh my god! I've never been able to predict so far into the future. But just now, I got a really emotional energy, and it was just like it will feel like it will feel like it's going so quick. That's so sweet. So the energy that I got is, how I'm trying to put it into words. It feels like it will go so quick with this person. You're having such a good time. You know, like time flies when you're having fun. That's what this is giving. Like, you'll be having such a good time with this person. You'll be like, imagine we've been together, for 10 years, or imagine you've been together for this long, and it won't feel like that. That's so sweet. It's going to kind of be still a lot of feelings are the same. Of course, some feelings have changed, but I suppose in a positive way, because there's growth. When you're together for such a long time, it feels like the love matures, doesn't it? So it kind of feels like that, like it's matured so much, but at the same time we're still the same as people. We still know how to have a laugh, we still know how to do this, we still know how to do that. We still can get romantic, those kind of things. We can still go and travel and have an amazing time together and not get sick of each other. We can still give each other space when we need to. We can still, it's just confide in each other. Whatever it is, there's just so many things that are like, oh, and now I'm channeling Shania Twain. Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to, still the one I want for life. It's still the one, you're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss good night. Don't even ask me why my voice went so deep to so high. Oh my god, you're both, oh my god, that's so weird. Why was I channeling like a deeper voice when I sung it the first time, and then the second time I sung it in like a lighter octave? That's what I'm saying. Everything feels so mirrored in this reading. It's like if one does it, the other one's doing it. You lot are twins. You lot are twins. Do you know how long I've been trying to not say that word? I don't like the word. The twin flame stuff, I'm sorry. I've always just said, it's not really something that I can see myself believing. But especially as the name just gets exploited and it just became meaningless to me. But I'm going to say this, there's some definite mirror energy going on. Like, yeah, two people just vibrating like next to each other. And as I look in front of me, I've got two tea-light candles, and they're literally like symmetrical. There's two red tea-light candles. And also I'm thinking you guys are very, very passionate, because now I'm focused on the fire. So it's the passion. Somehow the passion stays alive with you two. And that's what's nice. So it's not like, I'm not saying that's what keeps it from being boring. I don't think it would be boring anyway, but it's just like that passion never dies. And that's like rare. That's rare for people to experience, I think. I'm sure you just get to a point where you love each other, but it's not necessarily so passionate anymore. But it's like with you guys, that passion doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of, continues to burn gently like coal. So it's a really nice kind of feeling. It's just like, so the songs we had was, I keep forgetting the first one, Alicia Keys' Woman's Worth, and then we had, what was the second one again? Damn it, I can't remember the second one. Please rewind if you want to remember. And then the final one was Shania Twain, Still the One. Definitely recommend listening to all of those songs, even the one I couldn't remember. You might remember it, or you can rewind. But man, when I come out of giving you these messages, I don't remember anything I've said. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Don't forget to share your story if it resonated. Love ya.